Hey everyone, welcome to Practically We Bring Learning Alive. Today we are going to discuss what are some of the top VS Code extensions that we can use for developing the web applications. So what are extensions? Extensions are the software which provide additional functionality to the already available existing software. We are extending these functionalities of the already available software. So like the Google Chrome is a software tool which have an extension of ad block. Using that we can block the ad whenever we browsing the websites. So in the similar way, VS Code also comes with a lot of extensions. So the first extension that we are going to see is the live server. Okay, so go to extensions and search here live server. So click on the first option and click on install. Okay, now once the installation is done, close this window. Now our VS Code software has an extension of the live server. Okay, so this is one of the basic HTML code and this is the output window of this HTML code without live extension. So now I want to make some changes to this HTML file. Okay, so I want to add one paragraph. Hello all. Okay, this is one of the paragraph and go to file and save. Now I want to see changes. What are the changes that I did to this HTML file? I want to see that changes here to the web browser. So what I need to do, I need to go to the web browser and need to click on refresh. So that changes will apply here. Hello all. Okay, this is the execution of our HTML file without the usage of live server. Now I want to do the same thing with the use of live server. How? See, first I need to right click on this HTML file and click on open with live server. Okay, the same code is running on a different web browser but with the use of live server. Now I want to do some changes here. I want to add one more paragraph by saying welcome to all. Okay. Now I want to go to file and need to click on save. The moment I click on save, that changes will be automatically applied to here without going to click on the web browser. So again, I want to delete this thing. Go to file, save. So it will get deleted from the web browser also without going to web browser. So this is how we can use the live server extension on the VS Code. This technique will save our lot of time while developing the websites. The second extension that we are going to see is the auto rename tag. Okay, so how this auto rename tag extension work? Okay, so this is used to rename the opening tag as well as the closing tag at the same time. So let's take an example. This is one of the HTML file which contains a lot of tags. Okay, I want to rename this UL tag, that is unordered list, to make the ordered list. So I need to go to click on the opening tag and I want to make it OL, that is the opening, and I want to make it this one closing tag also OL. So similarly, whenever I want to rename some of the tags, I have to go to the opening tag as well as I need to go to the closing tag. Okay, so now this is a small file that we can see where is the opening tag and where is the closing tag very quickly. But what if there is a file which contains thousands of lines of HTML code? So in that situation, it is very difficult to find where is the opening tag is available and where is the closing tag is available. So to resolve this difficulty, there is an extension called auto rename tag. So let's install it and see how it is work. So go to extension and search here auto rename tag. Okay, and click on install. Close this window, come to our HTML file. Now I want to make this OL to the UL again. How? Just click on it on the opening tag and backspace and make it UL. So you can see opening tag and closing tag both are renaming at the same time. So let's take another example. So I want this div tag to be span tag. If you can see, both opening tag and closing tag are renaming at the same time. So use these types of extensions to save your time at the time of coding. The third extension that we are going to see is the code spell checker. this extension allows us to correct the spelling mistakes that we did while coding. So let's take one example. I want to add one word, okay, in a paragraph tag called, okay, this is just a random word with a spelling mistakes. I want to add banana, but VS Code is not showing me that you have done some spelling mistake. Okay, now let's add one extension to it. Let's go to extension and search here code spell checker and click on install, close it. Okay, now the code spell checker that I have added to the VS Code, it is showing me that I have did some spelling mistake here. Apart from showing the spelling mistake, it is give me the option to quick fix. So click on quick fix. It will give some of the options where I can choose the words, correct words. So I want to add the banana, word banana. So click on it. So this code spell checker will allow us to correct the spelling mistakes that we did while coding. So the last extension that we are going to see is the Indent Rainbow extension. So how this Indent Rainbow extension works, let's see. So this example HTML file contain one paragraph tag, welcome to practically. Inside some of the div tag. These are all opening div tags and these are all closing div tags. But when you want to make some changes to this HTML file, it is very difficult to understand which div tag is opening at which place and which div tag is closing at which place. So to format this document, HTML document in a proper way, just right click on it and click on this format document. So it will arrange all of your code in a tree-like structure. So it will be very easy to understand which tag is opening at which place and which tag is closing at which place. And to make it more beautified, we can add the Indent Rainbow extension. So go to extension and search here Indent Rainbow and click on install. Installation is done. Close this window and close this one also. Okay, now you can see the vertical color bars have been added here. Okay, so that is showing, so this opening tag is opening here and it is closing here and it is following a special color like this. So these are the extensions that we can use while developing our web applications, different websites. Okay, so we can use these all extensions to save our lot of time. So to know more such amazing content, download the Practically app. Thank you.
Bring learning alive practically.